will be talking about Season 7 of Game of Thrones. This is your only warning.
Welcome to Game of Spoils. I'm After Burn. I'll let these guys introduce themselves since I always do it for them.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Evil Zane, and next to me is...
I'm Solston.
And this is Game of Spoils, and we just watched The Spoils of War.
Oh boy, the Game of Spoils of War.
I was gonna make that joke, but
yeah, it's not funny. So I have to do it.
So, well, thanks for taking that bullet for me.
Anything. I'll take a ballista for you anytime. Just call me Drogon.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I never really thought there would be a fight scene better than the Battle of the Bastards, but I just saw it.
Well, we haven't seen a full-on war with dragons until now.
I feel like that was just a little sample of what we're in for.
Yeah. I think
so.
Oh,
absolutely. Like, there's going to be a climactic episode where it's like no holding back. You're throwing everything at it.
One thing that I will say about this episode, especially the last 30 seconds to a minute, it feels like ever since they surpassed the books, the show's been getting a little bit more predictable, formulaic, whereas main characters doing something stupid is not resulting in death. It seems all the deaths are planned and plot progression as opposed to war sucks, people die.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, because we kind of were playing the role of Tyrion. That he was sending on the hill, and he was very conflicted, even though this is his side. And he's like, "Fuck all the people that wanted me dead," earlier. But it's like Jaime, his brother, Bronn. Him and Bronn came up together, and he's like, "Oh God, I'm gonna watch them get burned alive right now." And you're like, "Well, who's gonna die right now?" And none of them died except for maybe Jaime.
He might drown. It's hard to swim in plate mail. But who knows? Bronn will probably drag him up. They'll probably wake up on like a charred battlefield after everything's done and gone, or captured,
or maybe it's someone has to die in something like that, right? Maybe it was a thing where Bronn got killed saving Jaime, and that's what we'll find out.
Was it Bronn, though? I couldn't really tell
well,
if it was Bronn, or it could have been Dickon.
It could have been.
Getting his dick on. Cock blocking the dragon.
I feel like they're just trying to save Jaime's death for more of a shock death, because if they had killed him off there, it would have been way too predictable.
Yeah. What if he loses his other hand?
Man, no whack off hand.
He emerges and his other hand is burned off, and he's like still got them. Oh, come on!
What do I do with this? That'd be terrible.
He wouldn't even be able to kill himself.
So, before this lovely climactic battle that finished off the episode, let's rewind a little bit.
Sure.
Cave drawings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cave drawings. How convenient.
Yeah. Once again, another convenient plot device. It almost seemed like Daenerys was a little too easily won over. She still did, put on that stipulation of bend the fucking knee or no. But it just seemed... I don't know.
I think
everything's falling into place too easily.
I think he just wanted her to understand, and that was kind of proof that, okay, this is not a new thing. Like,
yeah, this has been going on for a long time.
People have been fighting these guys for a long time.
This is true. Yeah.
Unless John just drew that all on the wall. I don't know.
He might be that good of an artist. Who knows?
He's like, I'll distract her.
Go
draw this.
He had a lot of free time up in the north.
I mean, if that is the case, if this show was produced by Fox, the last scene would have been like John adding on to the cave drawings just to prove like, oh, see, we don't trust you with mysteries. But who knows? I think it actually was legit cave drawings.
Oh, absolutely.
It just seemed too convenient. Too easy.
I wasn't expecting cave drawings, but one thing about the dragon glass under Dragonstone is that there's supposed to be a dragon in there.
Yeah.
So there could be a thing where they're mining it and then suddenly, hello, a dragon. But I don't really.
Would it be alive?
I don't really.
Probably would be alive, but that's probably what will happen. Is it'll be a buried dragon, and all the dragon glass will somehow be connected with it.
Or there'll be more eggs.
That too.
More eggs would be cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bring back the Age of Dragons.
Yeah, for some reason I just don't see that. It seems like maybe if Drogon got killed in that episode, then it would be like, well, there's more dragons coming out. But
yeah,
as much as some things are getting predictable, I just don't see how that's going to go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
So we got our Stark reunion almost, except for
John. Obviously not there anymore.
Yeah.
But he did reunite with somebody he grew up with.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was an interesting
The old
encounter.
Dickless Wonder.
Weak.
I mean, he's so useless. What is he? What is his use?
I'm curious to see
know.
I'm curious to see where he's going from here. now.
Yeah. Can he be redeemed? Can Reek become Theon Greyjoy once again?
Well,
properly?
I remember early on though when he initially betrayed the Starks and then was tortured, and people were like, "Well, he's being tortured." Or like, do you forgive him? And I was like,
Nope.
But then, somewhere along the line, he was a prisoner of Ramsay for a long time, and then he did save Sansa, and it was just like, I guess it evens out. But
does Jon still think that he killed... No, wait, because one of the brothers was the one that died at the Battle of the Bastards. So...
No, it was Bran and Rickon.
Yeah, everyone thought Theon killed him.
Yes.
Yeah, but Jon wouldn't still think that.
I mean, he doesn't know that Bran's
he doesn't know that
alive.
Bran's alive.
No, but he knows that he didn't kill him. So he's...
I don't actually know.
Theon could easily just tell him at this point.
Yeah,
I
don't know if
in
Jon's
fact,
had that time
I would have
to
led
find
with
out.
that. I would have been like, I didn't kill him.
Your brothers are alive, probably.
I killed just 2 innocent boys, please.
I think he's still salty
I just
about
slaughtered innocent farm children, whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then I lost my dick.
No, he's probably just salty about him betraying Robb. That's all.
Probably.
Well, Theon's pretty salty.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Been in the ocean a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, he comes from a salty people.
Mm-hmm. That's why his confidence is shriveled.
But steering into the Stark reunion minus... Well, it was technically Stark reunion because Jon is a Snow.
Jon is a Snow.
Jon is a Snow.
Yeah.
King Snow.
Yeah. Makes sense.
We talked about last episode. Voice crack there.
Finally in puberty, eh?
Wow. It only took how many episodes? He's finally becoming a
This
man.
is episode 16.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah. See, that's about the age you hit puberty.
16,
Sure.
yeah.
16,
Yeah, why not?
I did it, guys.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh my god. Stark reunion, Bran, and we talked last time about him losing his humanity. It's even more on display in this
Oh,
episode.
yeah. Now
he
it's been
basically
flat out
spelled
said.
it out. Yeah.
And it's funny. He's like, I don't even belong in this castle. He's kind of feeling like
He's not a individual anymore. He is everyone. He is everything right now.
Yeah.
and I think Peter called him Lord Stark. And he's
Yeah. It's like, I'm not Lord Stark.
I'm not even that guy.
Yeah.
But something I wanted to talk about is his relationship with Mira, because in the book, and think back to this little ragtag group of Jojen Reed and Hodor, and they're just all by themselves for a long time. And in the book, Bran was just I don't know, I can't guess his age right now, but he was he's like a young boy who was hitting puberty.
His
voice crack.
formative years were with these people.
And when he started off, he was just a young lad climbing castles and stuff. He wasn't, but towards the end of the book, I mean, he was hopelessly in love with Mira, and because she was just the only chick around.
Yeah.
And he had being at that age, he had no way to tell her, and he didn't want to risk saying it because what if she didn't feel the same way? Then it's awkward. They're still traveling to meet the three-eyed raven. Yeah. So. And it was interesting how that little goodbye went, because it's like he's like, oh, thanks for your help. You go ahead and leave.
Yeah, cool if you're gonna leave.
But he's very disattached.
Yeah, very disassociative from what's going on.
Yeah, and I guess that was the trade-off, but none of us were expecting that. I guess everyone wanted and
well, you kind of expect that with like a Dr. Manhattan type of thing going on, where he's living all timelines at once. It's
banging his girlfriend while creating something in the line.
There you go. See, he's living all history right now.
Yeah, well, and then we were talking about that, with Peter Baelish and giving him the dagger. It's like he would know exactly what went down there.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
He didn't say anything about it.
No.
I guess again, just like he. And someone made this... We talked about him taking over a dragon and being the dragon rider.
Yeah.
Someone made the point to me that was very good, that he wouldn't want that much influence. Like, he's not about to take over dragons and start roasting people.
Yeah.
he's more he can only act the way the Three-Eyed Raven acted towards him, kind of giving him a little push, saying, "Hey, you gotta go here." He can't actually like do something like that.
I don't think he will. I think he's more a watcher and a guide, as opposed to, I'm going to use this power to change history. Because for him, it's still instilled in his mind, the ink is dry. Doesn't matter what he does, the world will happen the way it does. So, if he can't change the past, what right does he have to change the future?
And it's one of those things where if he wanted to, like, oh my god, I should do this to help this person, that kind of interference will just negatively impact it anyways.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be, kind of...
It's just the butterfly effect you're heading into here.
Yeah, I truly believe that, though. It's like, he can't just be, like, pick favorites at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, especially with him seeing everything that everyone is going on. Or everything's going... Wow.
We're all roads
everything
lead,
that everyone is going
leads.
through. There's the words. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. One little thing there, little Arya versus Big Bran.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
That was neat.
It's nice to see the progression of the woman who was sent to go protect this little girl. Now is, getting her ass kicked by this little girl. Who's protecting who?
Well, it was a little unfair where she has a big, like, two-handed sword and a little nimble Arya. I like she wasn't getting kicked. She fucking gave her a kick.
That's all you can really do in that situation.
They're still
kick the baby.
They were evenly matched, though, and I think they realized that.
Yeah.
Even though, in my opinion, I think Arya was holding back.
Oh.
She's
an assassin.
They're allies.
Of course,
yeah. I mean, they're allies.
Yeah. It was a sparring session.
Absolutely.
It was just more to, like, show off because Bran was like, I'm here to protect you. It's like, and she's like, well, you didn't need to protect me.
Yeah.
I've been protecting myself all along.
How do you think Sansa feels about that? Because she was kind of watching in kind of dismay and then kind of leaving a little upset.
I think she's wondering, because they haven't had that discussion of exactly what their interesting stories leading up to this point are.
Yeah.
I think what was going through her mind is, what the fuck did my sister go through, and who is she now? This isn't right.
Yeah, well, it's like everybody, Jon, Arya, and Bran have all changed dramatically. And she been through her own experience.
She's changed.
She doesn't really change.
She's just gotten more
supernaturally
cynical.
in any ways.
That's about it. Sansa's gotten more cynical. Everyone else has gained some sort of supernatural ability.
Maybe she feels like she's kind of been sitting at the sideline while everyone else has been doing all these awesome things.
It's also kind of a thing where, like, why does all of my family members get some, like, weird nature, like, supernatural thing happen to them?
Yeah.
Nothing happened to me. Am I not special?
You wanted to marry Joffrey.
It's like, cool, so brother's a zombie, other brother is an all-seeing seer, and sister's a shape-shifting assassin, and I have a pedophile after me. That's great.
Well, it was funny, too, like, Arya mentioned her kill list, and Sansa was like, oh, that's just an Arya joke. And then Bran's like, oh, yeah, I thought you'd be completing your kill list over in King's Landing.
She's
and then
like,
Sansa's like, oh, that's a real thing.
That wasn't a joke?
I'm actually a little surprised that Arya didn't drop that she just murdered all the Freys.
I was waiting for that.
I was feeling like she
oh,
would,
by the way, the Freys are dead.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
just blow, like, yeah, take me seriously.
I think that's going to be a discussion in the next episode, probably.
Probably.
Because I think Sansa's going to...
It's got to get brought up.
Yeah, she's going to confront Arya. And they're going to have some sort of getting each other up to speed talk.
Yeah, because these characters have been separated for so long.
Yeah.
It's all survivors. And speaking of survivors, Bran, or not Bronn.
Yeah.
Bronn.
Bronn.
We haven't seen him much, but he fucking... I was a little worried he'd be murdered because he was fucking playing like a hero in that episode.
Yeah.
You know, in the video game where you're a shooter and you, like, someone's got like a helicopter or some kind of and you take it down. You're the guy who take it down. That's like how he felt in the Ballista.
I was expecting it to be a thing where the dragon's fire takes him out as the Ballista fires going through the fire into Drogon's mouth. I was expecting something like that, but that would have been too cliche.
I thought that for like a split
Well, I
second.
mean,
I was hoping that
I was
wasn't just gonna
hoping.
happen.
They kind of fucking teased you with that because it's like they just showed the dragon's head and like Bronn and it was like, come on,
Just nicked his shoulder and gave Bronn like that split second he needed to just dive off before the whole thing got incinerated.
How many times did you just like dive away from all that fire? Like you could do that.
That's just luck right there.
Well, at that point, the dragon was focused on the ballista, not him.
This is true.
He
not
got
a threat.
it looked like he
The
got a
ballista
little
is.
singed, but he didn't get like too
How do you
bad.
not get sick?
No shit.
Just the heat from the proximity.
That must
People were melting. It was
that must have
awful.
been a record for stuntmen on fire. I gotta imagine
man.
that episode.
Is that where their budget went this season? Paying for fire liability? And Risk pays?
Yeah. Ah, man, what an episode! I actually got a little tingle when I knew the dragon was coming. I actually would.
I thought it was
I didn't
just
think-
going to be the dragon.
That's what I was
too.
expecting, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, all the fucking...
Well, then you start hearing the war cries, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not
Nah,
Lannisters.
I'm like,
those
I
are
was
Dothraki.
actually a little disappointed. I was like, oh, just the Dothraki, and then it's like, nah, the dragon's coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was good.
man,
So good.
I'm watching it again.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, not
Okay.
today, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it again. You cannot watch that once,
Mm-hmm.
but you can watch this once. Because now it's over. Thanks for watching. Or watch it 5 times if you want.
Discuss in the comment section below what you thought about the episode, what you think about our thoughts about the episode. Are we right? Are we wrong? Are you right? Are you wrong?
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep.